still haven't recognised anything that I would find as abnormal apart from the wing clip injuries.
Okay.
That little crack? Yes,
Yeah.
I heard that. Right, okay. I did hear that.
That's probably about as loud as it's been.
Right, okay. That is likely to be associated with him crashing.
Really? Okay.
Right. Exactly where it is, I'm not sure, but I think it would be probably in the rib area.
Okay.
I'm not hearing any increased lung sounds or breathing sounds or hearts, abnormal heart sounds that I can detect. I haven't heard anything like that. I did hear that clicky sound, and
I guess it is when I'm patting him, like he is sort of against me,
yes,
but then when he's
and then
climbing
you press
around,
there, and then you get that little click.
Yeah.
Right, understand. Okay, that is likely to be associated with
landing on his chest.
with pressure on the sternum and on his back at the same time, and getting a click there.
It doesn't appear to hurt him at all.
Yeah.
But it just sounded worrying.
No, it's a concern, and I think it raises the issue of the hazards of doing this.
Yeah.
Right, particularly cutting the wing the way this wing has been clipped.
Okay.
Right, so my advice is if you decide to clip the wings of a cockatiel, to always leave the last 3 feathers
at the tip.
on the tip.
Okay.
Intact, to give protection against the wing, and also to try and soften the landing. Because I see some horrendous issues in cockatiels.
I can imagine.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
So I get the breastbone actually cuts through like a razor blade through the skin, and we get bleeding wounds. We get broken feathers. We get broken tails. We get broken legs.
Yeah.
And we get lots of wingtip injuries. These are all the things I see the things that go wrong. Now there may be 100 birds for every one that I see wrong that don't do it.
Yeah,
however,
exactly.
the incidence of injuries associated with clipping wings in cockatiels, in my experience, is much higher than it is in other species.
Okay. Because they're a larger bird as well. So.
No, I don't think it's size related. I think it's probably maybe the length of the wing and the force that they use to take off. They built that wing down, and the tip of the wing very often hits the ground if it's not protected by feathers.
Yeah, because he always sort of lands on that side.
And they're as one of my colleagues calls them, they're kamikaze birds when they fly. If they haven't got wings clipped, they're very agile, and they like to zoom and twist and whatever around. If you've got a couple of rooms for them to fly between, then they just love zooming around. So, initially I was wondering whether it was sexual behaviour. That's what
he does do Humpy's perch.
Yeah, the Humpy perch, So, I was trying to work out whether he was male or female.
On that basis, I just assumed that he would be.
But by his behaviour, it sounds male, and by the pin bones, the bones near the vent are very, very close together.
Okay.
So that is usually male.
Yeah, and my last one, she laid eggs, and that was sort of about his age when she did that. So.
Just a matter of he's so friendly and so docile towards me. That is more female behaviour to a male, but if
really?
Right,
Okay.
However, I think you've got just a beautiful little angel. A real angel, a real softie. And so the question now is what we do for him. I will have a look at a bit of poop under the microscope, but I don't think I need to do all those stained smears for you unless you want them done. But for the reason that you brought him here, I think the advice that I'll give you is number one, let the feathers grow out. Right. Number two, if you must clip his wings, get it done a different way. I've stopped clipping wings about 10 years ago.
Okay.
Right, I used to do it, and these days I just say, right, well, if you want them clipped, I won't do it. sorry, you can go to another vet, or
yeah,
I can teach you how to tape them.
Yeah.
If you want to do it temporarily, just because you've got some visitors coming
That are
round
coming,
or whatever,
yeah,
or is
exactly.
at high risk.
Okay.
But
he lives only with me, so it wouldn't be a scenario where we're always going to have little kids or people that
sure.
need his cage open.
So if that is the situation, well then I encourage you to allow him to fly around, make sure that the room is safe,
yeah.
in terms of toxins and poisons,
Yep.
fans, toilets, cooking and all that sort of thing.
Yep.
I've got I'm writing a book on cockatiels at the moment, on cockatiel health, and there's a lot of information in my book, Caring for Birds with Love, which is available at the moment, and going through hazards and things to look for and so forth. But
exactly.
some of the common ones are picture frames with paint on them, that is lead based or heavy metal based. For instance, the gold picture frames.
Yes, exactly.
Right? You need to be aware of sources of lead, zinc, mercury, heavy metals that they can chew, peeling paint, peeling varnish, those sorts of things.
Exactly.
You need to be aware of poisonous plants in vases.
Yep.
Some of the lilies and things that we might put in a flower arrangement can be highly poisonous. Avocado is highly poisonous. Rhubarb leaves, things that are poisonous to us.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? That we those things. And table salt just left in a dish or whatever. If they get into overeat salt, they can. Ordinary white salt is poisonous as far as I'm concerned anyway. It's had all the goodies taken out of it. A little bit of sea salt, and proper sea salt would be good. However, if they pig out on it, it can damage the kidneys and so forth.
Exactly.
Right, so a few things like that. But
Yeah.
letting him fly around, number one, I encourage you to do that. Number two, with what I call Randy Bird syndrome, the humpy, I do encourage you to get him a mate of the opposite sex, same species, in other words, another cockatiel.